So I decided to go to Home Sense to be able to get some things for my expo, Black Business Expo. And I'm done. So let's see how everything comes together on that day when we eventually set up our booth. Okay, I'm excited about this, and yeah, I'm excited. So let's see how everything comes together. Okay, wish me luck. We're looking to gain more clients, hopefully as many people that will come see how we put the place together, they will do business with us. And that's the bottom line. That's the basics for this expo, to be able to connect with people. If we have to sell some of these things, why not? But if not, I think it would be a good idea to connect. And guess what, even all these things I bought from Home Sense, I can return them. So it's not something that I can't return. So that gives me comfort. So if I don't need it, I can return it. Let's go. Okay guys, today we're going shopping. We're going to Home Sense and we'll be buying some accessories because there's an expo that is coming up that I'm participating in, which is the Black Business Expo for Black people here in Canada, in Saskatoon, where I live. And because I'm an interior designer, I want to showcase what I do in a little way. You know, you can't really put so much on display, but a few items really that would be able to showcase what we do as a business. So I decided to go to Home Sense so that I'll be able to get some things and see. So let's go on that journey together. Let's go on that journey together. I'm excited because here in Saskatoon, there's opportunity for you to do business, on your own as a business owner. Oops, I don't want to miss my turning. As a business owner, and you know, even though there's a lot of DIYs that happen abroad, you know, people don't want to pay. There's so much, you know, there's so much that is tied to every dollar, because making the dollar itself is not easy. So a couple of people will do DIY, meaning that they want to do their interior themselves, they want to do stuff, except for things that they can't do by themselves. So it's been challenging, honestly, getting clients that we can work with, and that's why we just have to broaden the kind of services that we offer, even to building, you know, like renovating basements or constructing basements for our clients, and that we've been able to achieve. So, but for the other part of decorating, space planning, you know, putting design in place, helping to shop for designs, which is a good pay in the pocket. So many people just want to do it by themselves. Don't forget that when people buy their homes, they buy on credit because it's a mortgage, and because you're owing the bank, it's so much hassle going through that experience and still have debt on your head. So adding additional debt self, you don't want to. That's why people go DIY. They want to do it by themselves. So I don't blame them. But there's always a market for every business owner. So in this exhibition, there will be so many people. Last year was the maiden edition, and they had about 80 vendors that showcased their goods. That's 80 Black vendors. So because this is a Black Business Expo, so it is just for business owners, or it is just for vendors that are Black here in Saskatoon. So this year there are going to be about 100 or more vendors that are exhibiting, and it's going to be exciting. I hear there's a bigger hall this year because there are more vendors, and I just look forward to connecting. I've done a couple of things like roll-up banner. This is my first exhibition on the expo here in Canada, and you know, as a business owner, so I had to start off with doing a couple of things to be able to set myself apart, to show what I really do. So I had to do a roll-up banner. I also had to do some business cards, yes, usually you will think we don't need business cards here, but you network, you need to speak with people, you need to exchange your cards, not just numbers, because some people will forget it in their phones. So if you exchange business cards, it's something they can always see later on in whatever they have put it. So I did business card, then I did what you put inside a book when you're reading, whatever they call it, a bookmark, whereby you can always put in between the book or your Bible whenever you're reading, so you can always come back to where you left off with, which is really interesting. That one, I know nobody will throw it away, because I also have, even from the ones I brought from Nigeria, because when I'm reading my Bible, I have it to put in that space or where I want to come back to read. And the same thing with when you're reading books. So this is interesting for me. It's something that I look forward to. And yeah, I'm going to take you through the journey as well. On that day, it's a Saturday, we are just today it's Wednesday, so we are 2 days, Thursday, Friday, 2 days away. We're going to set up in a minimalistic way just to showcase what we do. So I'm excited about this. I look forward to this. I'm grateful for the opportunity to be able to do this. We've been trying to share what we do with people so that they can patronize us, but people don't want to spend money. But let's see if we are going to be able to attract more audience apart from our Black people, or even those that are indigenous, or that really appreciate good style, good design, and they want a professional to help them to finish up their style. So that's what it is about. Don't let me bore you with this, but let's catch up when we get to Home Sense, and take you around how I'm going to be picking my pieces. Okay, so see you soon. me what you think about the expo. How did you enjoy it? You saw the footage of all that happened there. I'm sure if you're here in Saskatoon and you're a business owner, no matter how small your business is, you want to put it out there so that people can know you, people can see you, people can patronize you. And this is just an opportunity for you to do that. So if you still don't know what it is like to have a business, to be able to be an entrepreneur, hit me up, let's chat, because those are what I consult about. I will let you know what important it is for you, even as a Black person or anybody really, to have a business which also helps you with tax savings. Okay, that's an opportunity for you to do great things here as an immigrant. We don't all have to work 9 to 5. We don't all have to, just be in the white collar jobs. We can be owners of businesses. Oh my God, I hit 100. I need to put my auto on before I get distracted. Okay, let's go. So you need to be a business owner whereby you can also hire people. You can contribute to the economy of Canada or your local province, as the case may be, and just help people generally, their needs around where you can feel. And it's just an opportunity. I know that especially for Black people, we have this in our blood to be able to do business. We have something that we do that can fetch us money. Don't be shy, don't be anything. Learn how to incorporate your business. If you're a sole proprietor, if you want to incorporate your business, I've done a video on that before, and I would encourage you to go watch it. I'll try and link it up in this video if I can, and it will just help you know how to incorporate your business, which helps you a great deal. There's opportunity for you to have grants to be able to expand your business. There are so many grant opportunities here in Canada that you can also partake of if you want to scale. So if you are not there, how do you want to scale? How do you want to increase your network? How do you want to make people know you? How do you want to make more money if you are not there? This is just a wake-up call for you. So the expo was a big success. I am so excited. I had a few sign-ups for people that I'm going to follow up with afterwards. And I'm exhausted, guys. I'm totally exhausted. It was a lot from 8. In fact, we got there earlier than 8 till about 6 when the expo rounded up. So putting all our things back in shape and then going home, I was totally knocked off. And same with my family, because everybody was there. But it was a huge success. I'm so excited I partook of it this time around, and next year I'm aiming at the bigger one, whereby we just want to keep scaling and make people find us. So business owners, take advantage of what you have per time. See you guys soon. What do you think about the expo? And please like and subscribe if you're new here. We'll see you in another video. Okay, thanks for watching, guys. See you soon. Bye. Happy face, happy business owner. Why would I be happy?